All right, so the game that I chose is the game Prototype for the PS3, Xbox 360, and the computer. In this game, there's a biological weapon released in New York City that releases a virus that basically takes over people, more or less turning them into mindless zombies. The government has sent in their armies, like the guy you see here, to try to eradicate the virus and all people affected by it. Your main character is someone who is affected by the virus, but for some reason hasn't turned into a mindless zombie. Instead, you turn into some superhuman that's pretty much the most powerful thing ever. So you go around the game and you just destroy the virus, zombies, and the army, and anything else that stands in your path. One thing I want to point out immediately is you'll notice that everything's kind of monochromatic. A lot of blues, but darker tones. It kind of creates the whole idea that, look, this is a desolate wasteland. The colors you see, if you see any colors, are the reds, or you might see some yellows, but yellows are only pretty much within taxis, and you might see a slightly red building, or there's red on this guy's jacket, um, and there'll be red for blood. But otherwise, it's really pretty dark, pretty monochromatic. All right, so here we are. It's a night scene. Let's talk about the lighting. The lighting is really cool. It's pretty much just lit by headlights, which kind of act like backlights, and um, the street lamps. Everything's really dark, harsh lights, harsh shadows. It really creates almost a horror feel. All right, now you see the gunfire. The gunfire is also a really cool lighting technique. It's bright flashes of light on these zombies that were running at the soldiers, and you see flashes of red. Again, breaking away from the monochrome that's within the scenes. See cool lighting here, lighting shining down on the soldiers. Um, Here's your character again. What happens is character is monochromatic, but we're going to see some red again. All right, see, attacking, blood, that's just the sort of thing. All right, also kind of want to talk about movement. Now, throughout this, we've seen the character move, running up buildings, making massive leaps, just completely ridiculous movements. They do this to really, show your character is not like the other characters in this. The zombie virus things you saw earlier also move very differently than the soldiers. The movement is kind of a way that the game developers use to differentiate between the different, sides of this um, video game. You have the virus zombies move one way, the soldiers move like humans, and then you have your character, which just moves in an entirely superhuman way. And that's pretty much all I have to say about this game. So enjoy.